P4 CNK, because like you said, sometimes on that P4 you can kind of get trapped in that back rock area. So we'll see how that changes once we get to that point. But off the break, it's going to be more of the same. Both teams, 3 hits from the Seattle side, 4 from Toronto. It's going to be a fight, a bloodbath off the break as he picks up 1. And the trades are coming in very quickly. Dobbs does have this bow control, but it's still a fight for that P1. And as of now, Biscuit just playing his life down here. It's going to be Slater in that time for the time being. But for now, it's going to be Biscuit waiting for his teammates to get behind him.
Yeah, these Toronto guys going to have a little bit of a struggle making it back to that hill here. As Seattle, they do have that player top boat, top 3 right now. This is going to be that number 3 player. But Hazy just going to push in. He's going to end up going down to jeez. But Driver Jim going to get taken down on that hill as well. As so far, oh my gosh, Seattle doing a heck of a job holding down this P1 right now as they're going to get ready to rotate to that P2, which they do have topside control.
Yeah, Slater is the last one from Toronto Falters over at that P2. He does get taken down, and now you got to fight through Dobbs on this top 3rd story of the boat. And this is going to be an uphill battle from the side of Toronto Falters. Luckily, they did get around 16 points on that first P1, but as of now, Seattle Sloths look like they are in solid contention to get a lot of this P2 time. It's going to be Hazy trying to fight off from the front, but Slater gets the trade. Dobbs still on that top side area. He's going to have to get taken down if they want to fight. Biscuit still in the time, just soaking up for the time being. They're not really pushing these spawns yet, but at around the 25-second mark, if you're Seattle Sloths, you're going to want to start pushing out.
Yeah, Toronto right there going to get 3 down, but Hazy going to respond with 2 of his own. He's going to go for this 3rd over here on Slater. He's going to push through, does get taken down. Slater going to get I was going to say he's going to get traded out real quick here by Biscuit, who picks up 2. That Seattle squad pushing through pretty easily here, but Toronto going to be close to get, well, not close. They're going to be getting ready for that P3 here, but Seattle doing a good job making sure they rotate on this map, get that control over there slowly as well.
Yeah, and if you're Seattle, your dominance on that P2 gives you a lot of time to work with to try to break this P3. It looks like they're going to try to push out that P5 side off the break, but it's going to be Xylo with the cutoff. Biscuit sneaks his way to the back, though. Not 100% sure they know he's fully here. Looks like player 8 has the eyes on him, but they run straight past each other, CNK. Now, Biscuit trying to play through this P1 cut, but he gets taken down by Slater, but more Seattle Sloths funnel toward that backside. For the time being, Toronto Falters do have some solid control. They have 1 player P1. They're kind of stacked up on the beach there at the end, but for now, it's working in their favor. They're picking up all this time.
Yeah, we do have that 1 player on that full flank. He's going to end up picking up 1. Is Toronto only 1 player alive in that hill, but Slater going to be up towards that P1 ring right now. He's going to pick up 1. He's got 1 more in front of him. That's going to be Dobbs, who is going to take him down. But he's going to get immediately traded out from that player pushing middle. And so far, it's kills pretty back and forth. Toronto does a great job getting themselves back in this game on that P3 there. And if you look towards that boat side, they've got 4 people kind of in that 1 spot over by Cliffs, and 1 player behind them, Hazy, he's going to pick up 2. He's got 1 more player top Cliff to deal with here. He's going to end up, he does end up going down. And Toronto going to have a struggle here with Biscuit in the back, who's going to pick up 1. And so far, Seattle, phenomenal job breaking that last hill and getting this rotation.
Yeah, Biscuit doing such a great job. Seattle Sloths, they got that break with around 20 seconds left, so they get that scrap time, and Biscuit sneaks his way through to the back beach side to try to secure those spawns. And now you're going to have Toronto Falter spawning out at that both side, and Slater is going to be the last one on the time. He's got to play his life for as long as he possibly can, but Biscuit takes him down, and now that's full control going to the Seattle Sloths. We got Dobbs holding down that beach side, cutting off the front, and Hazy and Co. still flying through that cliffside. Xylo needs to find a way to try to maybe break up this time. He lays down. He's still got a stun and nade in hand, but Renaissance with a big kill onto him. At this point, we see player 5. He's already on the rotation, but Seattle Sloths have some time to kind of work through that mid-map and put some pressure on the P5 as it pops.
Yeah, there's 1 player already all the way up there. That's that number 4 player in Hazy, and he's probably actually going to be able to kill Robbie here. I think he's up top. No, yeah, he gets Robbie down, does get immediately traded out, but Dobbs also got a kill towards the middle of the map. And now Xylo going to be getting lit up from top boat there. But Toronto, they do have these close spawns. They're going to be able to hold it down for now. But Seattle, I'm sure they're going to get a nasty push here soon. They've been breaking everything, it feels like.
Yeah, but Toronto Falters have been doing a good job of keeping this game close. This is kind of the changing point for them, though. Biscuit sitting at 14-5, frying off the break. He has a glide bomb in hand, and now Toronto is spawning out. Seattle gets those back spawns. This could change everything, CNK. They have a pinch onto that time. Renaissance reads the cliff spawn as he picks up 2 as he pushes out that P5, and now Toronto Falters find themselves spawning all the way out, and now Seattle can pick up this last 25 seconds, but, 20 seconds is very important, but the second P1 you can soak up so much time on the second P1, CNK.
Yeah, but also, I mean, you got Dobbs just wreaking havoc top boat. He's not letting anyone from Toronto leave that spawn right now. He's going to have to try to help his teammates because they're towards the middle of the map more because they've got 3 players from Toronto up top P1. Seattle didn't quite get the rotation up there. Toronto did a heck of a job making sure they got that, but now going to be someone top boat here with Dobbs. Does he know he's there? Doesn't matter. That player's not looking in his direction. Dobbs, he's going ham right now up there. He's on a 7-streak. Biscuit pushing into P1, picks up 1. He's got 1 more up here. He's going to go for the second. Does get taken down by Robbie. But, I mean, Dobbs, he gets that 7-streak. He's got that glide bomb. How's he going to push in and take this P1 for his team?
Yeah, he really does. Slater's going to try to push out from the stair side, but all the kills going in the favor of Seattle Sloss. If you look at the scoreboard real quick, I mean, all of Seattle Sloss slaying out heavily. Renaissance positive, Biscuit 15-8, Dobbs 14-5, and the main sub Hazzy 19-15. That's what you really want from your main sub, just pushing out those players, applying a lot of pressure onto the time and just getting those engagements up, because if you can keep that pressure high, then it's really going to open up a lot of the map for the rest of your team. Like we see Seattle Sloss, they get a lot of time on that P1 and they're already rotated to that P2. They have the full map cut off, and if you're Toronto Falters, that's probably a full 60 that you want back.
Yeah, and right here we're going to see the side of Seattle all set up for this new hill. And, I mean, they're not really letting Toronto get anywhere out of the spawn, but they did get that spawn flip right now. It does look like Seattle has no idea they're here. Robbie going to be up top. He's going to pick up 1. He's got 1 more up top to deal with, but he's going to go down below. Biscuit going to get traded out there as soon as he gets a kill. And Toronto does a phenomenal job getting a spawn flip there and then immediately getting Seattle trapped in the back. But, I mean, Renaissance, one of those guys who's going to push right up the middle, beat a thorn in the back here. And Seattle, it feels like, got all of that map pressure back within literally seconds.
Yeah, Toronto, they do have those spawns for new, though. That is an upside you can take from this. If you can have a solid P3, you can find yourself even in the lead here. Seattle Sloss aren't able to get the rest of the scrap time, but it looks like Seattle are very much so aware of that. They're all pushing out this P1. Hazzy, the first one to get an engagement. He finds one in front of him. He takes down Slater, and now the Toronto Falter setup is completely flustered. Dobbs calls in that glide bomb, takes down 1 in the back, and now he's holding the front cut. He has these players right in front of him, and they all have to cross these major amounts of automatons. Renaissance tries to push out the back, but for now, Seattle Sloss still have control. And this is just an absolutely perfect break out of Seattle. They don't have the back, but they get the time that they really needed.
Yeah, I mean, Seattle really making Toronto's life kind of a pain right now. As Renaissance going to have some nice shots there from that beach side. Nice nade there out of Dobbs as well. As this side of Seattle is just full-on pushing, it feels like that one player mid-cut rock going to get taken down. And yeah, wow, Seattle literally just keeps running right in the front. Anytime Toronto gets any control of that hill, Dobbs is 24-7 right now, Jake. What?
Yeah, he is doing whatever he wants with that automaton, looking like methods on the map right now. 25-7 on a 5 streak. He has 4 seconds of hill time, but you don't need to get on that point if you're on a heady and you're pre-aiming those cuts. They're already set up for new on the rotation, and Seattle Sloss could put this game out of control right here. For the time being, it's still a 40-point game, CNK pushing 50 now, but if Seattle Sloss hold a good amount of time here, it's going to be tough for Toronto to find their way back into this game.
Yeah, we are going to see the only players left from Toronto on this cliff side of the map right now. Slater going to push in, does end up getting taken down. They're going to be all spawning on that cliff side. Robbie trying to push in, gets taken down as well. So far, this Seattle, their wall is not going to fall anytime soon. Dobbs also picking up a kill there, but Hazzy, he's just holding this front right now for the boys as Toronto is just getting ripped to shreds right now. We are going to see one player get a nice kill there on the other side of the map. That's going to be Robbie. He's going to have to try to push up soon because Seattle can win it here if Toronto can't contest this anytime soon.
They are about to win it, 15 seconds away. Only 20 seconds left on the time, though. But you're going to have to push it from all sides. Only one more contestation to stop this from winning. But, you know, they're putting it out of reach like we talked about. And it's the slaying coming in from Seattle Sloss. Toronto Falters do get those back spawns, and they do get the time. But, I mean, the spawns flip, and Seattle set up for new. They're just doing such a great job of rotating in this game. And it really is what led them to this 100-point lead here.
Yeah, and right now they're only going to need 1 second to win it here as they win it right there. And Dobbs ended that game 29-9.
I mean, that's just an absolutely all-star performance out of your main AR player, Dobbs. We've seen him do it time and time again in the Call of Duty Rec League, and here he is on Gavutu, probably
one or two ticks before an enemy team can even really respond.
Yeah, I feel like a lot, but here we are on Berlin Search and Destroy. Back on it. We got everybody in the game now, so we can start. And it looks like Seattle Sauce going for that B hit off the break. Looks like Toronto playing for a heavy A. Let's see what they do here. Biscuit trying to work that bomb to the site. It's going to be Diver Jim alone here on the outskirts of this back dock side, just waiting to see while Biscuit tries to plant that bomb.
Yeah, this Seattle squad, when they threw their stuns over there, I don't believe they hit him, so I don't think they know that he's there. Driver Jim definitely knew they were planting that bomb. He's going to roll up. He's going to get one kill. He's going to wait for some team out before he does anything. Pretty smart there. It's Dobbs going to be in this back storage right now. Hazy winning a gunfight mid P5 area. He's going to back off towards that train side. We're going to see Renaissance in this like bottom P2 area as well, trying to help his teammates out the best he can. This Toronto squad has 24 seconds to work with. This is going to be a 1v3 now, actually, as Xylo going to be by himself with this sniper. Going to be a pretty much almost unobtainable round from there as he goes down.
Yeah, and Hazy really picks up those big kills. I mean, it starts off with a first blood from Diver Jim, but Hazy holding that P5 area, he picks up that player bottom statue, and then he opens those windows A long to take down that player pushing front P2. If he doesn't get those kills, those players can kind of, find their way into their base and get a lot of pressure. And, that could have really opened the round for Toronto Falters, but off the backs of Hazy gets 3 kills to his name, and the round does go in the favor of Seattle Slots. If you're Toronto, you got to bounce back on this offense.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be kicking it here with Toronto on this offensive side here. We're going to see Xylo with the sniper looking towards that bridge right away. Renaissance going to spot him out. Nice cross map beams with that automaton. Diver Jim going to get a nice kill in that bottom P2. Looks like this bomb is going to start going down on B. You're going to have 2 players in that top fire for the side of Seattle. One of them is going to be Bridge. The only person really close by them is that number 6 player who is Diver Jim. But Dobbs trying to get a sight on this hill over here. He's going to see one cross middle. That's going to be Robbie, who's going to get lit up pretty crazy there. Does not end up going down, but Hazy pushing this mid P5. He's got 1 player above him in top 3. He's going to rotate through this back train. Looks like he's opting to go all the way around. Diver Jim, nice job pushing right through middle there. Picks up that player in top fire. Now, Renaissance and Hazy going to have quite the round ahead of them now.
Yeah, they're going to have to try to defuse that bomb, and with 15 seconds left, it's looking almost impossible. Renaissance looking for any type of player he can find, but it looks like Toronto Falters have locked in this round. Hazy doesn't find anybody in the back, and, I got to give Toronto Falters credit there. They didn't send anybody toward the back. They kind of focused on this Dice and B-bomb area, that P2 side, and just worked from there. So, fantastic plays out of them to get that offense back in their favor. 2 B pushes off the break of this game. CNK, both of them successful.
Yeah, I mean, I love what we saw out of Diver Jim at the beginning. He gets that nice kill, bottom P2, when that player pushes right through the front door, basically, and he takes him down. And then he immediately pushes up to that P5 area, waits probably like 5-10 seconds, and then pushes through mid, kills the player shooting at his teammates from top fire. And then the 2 players from Seattle that were left alive, complete opposite sides of the map, and really had no time to really get anything done.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like Seattle Slots working toward this A point now, working an A push on it, and there's 2 Toronto Falters here to try to shut down the push. Biscuit worried about that outer push, and Toronto Falters just waiting for any type of push. And Dobbs does pick up that player with some nice beams from the automaton, leaving Slater here alone in the office side. He's going to have to pick up maybe 1 or 2 to kind of even up the odds here. But Biscuit gets sniped by Xylo. Big pick out of him to even up the odds. Diver Jim picks up 1 P5. And now Dobbs and Renaissance find themselves out in the dark.
Yeah, Dobbs right now going to be this top bridge right now, like right out front of this A bomb point. He's watching towards Xylo was with that sniper, but Slater going to push up, get him taken down. Last player alive going to be Renaissance. This is a guy we know beams with this automaton, but he's kind of in a 1v3 situation that is going to be very difficult to win here. He doesn't know where anyone's at right now, but he definitely has somewhat of an idea. As far as he knows, though, that 3rd player is completely unknown. But Toronto, I like this play. They know the bomb is down. They're just waiting and trying to see if he makes a play that they can get a nice opportunistic kill on.
He jumps right in front of Diver Jim. He does get that call out. And with 15 seconds left, they can just play that bomb. Xylo maybe not so sure that he's behind him, but Renaissance pushing the planner side. He picks up Xylo, making it a 1v2, but with 7 seconds left, only one of these players needs to run away. One player shooting him, but the other one trying to chow. Slater picks him up, and Renaissance gets taken down at those back planners area. Toronto Falters with another round win, and they're looking formidable on the Search and Destroy map.
Yeah, I feel like this Toronto squad's getting picks in situations that are very, very beneficial to them and allowing them to get into a numbers advantage scenario where Seattle kind of just feels, I don't know, it almost feels like they're forcing it once they get in those low numbers situations, and it's kind of screwing them over a little bit. But I like what I'm seeing out of Toronto here. You got a guy like Diver Jim, who's already 5-1, and they're going to be on this offense. Looks like they're opting towards that B side again.
They will opt toward that B side. These last 2 rounds, Seattle Sloss have found themselves the first blood, but have been unable to kind of turn it around into a round. And like you said, CNK, once Seattle gets to those 3-2 life advantage, it doesn't really work in their favor. Biscuit sees 2 in front of him. Roby gets the big kill. Dobbs gets 2 with the Volkswagen, and that is a solid play out of him. He plays that bottom docks area, and that 2-piece really opens up the map for him.
Yeah, I mean, definitely what I'm going to call the Volk from now on. But Zylo with the sniper going to get taken down by Hazy. Last player alive going to be Diver Jim on this 4 streak. I wonder if he's going to opt to try to play for that, or if he's going to try to make a play here to get this round win. But so far, Seattle in the driver's seat here. Only one player is sold out on this B side right now. It's going to be Dobbs. Diver obviously has no idea where that player is. The other 2 players going to be more towards that middle of the map and A point. Diver just trying to run around right now, trying to get any kind of info he can. But realistically, I think he's just trying to save these streaks.
Yeah, on a 4 streak, you just got to play your life for as long as you can. He does get taken down, though, and Seattle Sloss even up the round count at 2-2. So, big plays out of Seattle, winning themselves another offensive round. And now Toronto falters. Have to bounce back here. This game could go the distance here, CNK. It looks like both of these teams very evenly matched.
Yeah, we're seeing ourselves a classic gold match right now, aren't we? We got ourselves a nice gold mix matchup here between these 2 teams. I mean, Seattle, looking very, very strong, but Toronto, like you were saying earlier, it looks like they really are potentially a very, very good S&D team.
Yeah, it does look so, and they go back to this trusty A push, and there's only one player from Toronto falters here this time around. It's going to be Slater playing this office area. Biscuit runs right in front of him, isn't able to get the kill. Can Hazy get the trade? He does onto Slater. He's not able to get out of that window, and now Toronto falters have that idea of where they are, and now the push comes in. Renaissance sees 1 P5, but that kind of enables the Toronto falters to kind of work through it as he backs up.
Yeah, Renaissance in that back tower, though, you got to be careful. That guy will beam you anywhere on the map. But Toronto, yeah, Renaissance going to pick up the kill on Diver Jim, who was top 3. And he was all the way back tower. But Zylo getting pushed right now by Dobbs in this this back area, but Dobbs going to get him taken down. And, good job right there out of Seattle to just get picks all over the map, basically.
Yeah, big plays out of them. It looks like they've really turned things around here. They've gotten 2 rounds in a row to their favor. And, that's a big offense there. If they can come back on this defense and get another dub on the board, 4-2 is a good feeling. And look at Hazy, 7-2, Dobbs 5-2 accordingly. These 2 are just absolutely frying off the break here. Hazy finding himself on a 4 streak. Let's see if he can find that glide bomb. But looks like Toronto going to test their chances at A.
Yeah, Hazy going to be one of those players in A right now. That's going to be a brutal matchup for this Toronto squad. They're 3-man pushing that. Zylo over on that B side with that sniper, but we're going to see Diver Jim's down by the secret door. His teammates are taking this A nice and slow. They see Hazy right there. Slater going to get some shots off on him and back off. They do have 1 player pushing up on their flank right now. Hazy and Diver Jim getting in a battle mid. Hazy going to go down. Biscuit going to get the trade there, though. Dobbs also going to get a kill top train. Going to see Robbie on this A-bomb. He's trying to figure out where these players behind him really are. Zylo going to get a nice sniper kill there. He's looking for one more on Renaissance in that back spawn. Going to have to rotate to try to help his teammate out here. Toronto still has to plant this bomb.
Yeah, 2v2 situation right here, CNK. This is such a big round, so big for momentum here. Toronto falters opt to hold hands. They're sitting at that middle statue now, kind of trying to decide which way they want to go. Dobbs with that Volk sitting this back tower side area, but Renaissance with a big kill onto Roby. Zylo evens it up with that sniper. MP40 in hand as well. 23 seconds left, though, and Dobbs knows where he is.
Yeah, this is going to be a brutal one here for Zylo. He's going to have to get this bomb planted within 15 seconds or so. It looks like he might be Yeah, he's going to go for that now, but guess what? Dobbs going to be on that cut. Actually, no, he's staying P2 right now. Definitely going to hear that door open. Actually, he didn't end up hearing it, so this bomb is going to go down. Dobbs still playing that middle of the map. He thinks he's in that back spawn, but he's going to see Zylo cross now, I do believe. He's going to be pushing that with this Volk right now. Zylo pushing through to back storage. Has no idea Dobbs is hot on his tail right now. Dobbs just still chasing, has no idea where he went. Gonna spot him finally, gonna take him down, and he's gonna be able to get this defused with 25 seconds left.
Yeah, and that's a big 1v1 win out of Dobbs. He sees that cross, he chases him down, and he keeps the streak alive on a 5 now. And that's a big round. Like we said, this is a big defense for Seattle. They find themselves up 4-2. And if they can win one more offense, that's kind of the dagger round here, CNK. If you're Toronto Falters, it's kind of a must-win round here.
Yeah, I mean, once you ever go down, like, I mean, really, realistically, 5 to anything, but 5 to 2 is a very brutal one to come back from. One mistake and it's over. And even when it's 4 to 2, it's, I mean, you start feeling the pressure, like, for sure. But we are going to see this Toronto squad going to be on that defense, wondering if they're going to maybe split it up a little bit differently, or it looks like they're opting for a somewhat, no, it looks like they're opting towards like 2 to that close top B, but that B is going to be the point getting hit by Seattle right now. The number 5 player, which is going to be Slater, going to be up close and personal. Going to see one player from each side going down. Xylo trying to get shots on the middle of the map here. He sees Biscuit on that mid tank. He's got one player pushing that outside. Nice shot out of Xylo with the sniper. He's got one more player on the outside. That's going to be Dobbs on that B bomb. At Seattle, the only 2 players up by this B bomb area. Slater going to be behind one of them. He's going to get in a 1v1 with him right now. Does end up going down to Renaissance. That man is a beast with that automaton. Uses it like a sub. Right now we've got a 2v2 situation. Divergem getting shot from that mid B area.
And I'm not sure Xylo saw him cross their Dobbs. Could have found a good timing there. They do get the bomb down, and now they can focus toward that backside of the map. And don't forget, Dobbs and Renaissance have those automatons in hand, so they can play this like kind of double hold technique. Well, it looks like Dobbs trying to work the outer. Doesn't see Xylo. Xylo with a big pick, leaving Renaissance in a 1v2. And they probably have an idea. He's toward the back of the map.
Yeah, he's in that cheeky spot where he's able to watch this bomb here. If he sees anything go down, he's going to take shots at it. But Toronto, you got to think they're going to have an idea he's back there. They have 2 players on this bomb right now. It looks like they're going for that defuse right now. Renaissance taking shots at it, going to get that first kill. Xylo now by himself, only 11 seconds left on this round. He's going to have to go for the defuse, and you got to think Renaissance going to re-peek it. He's going to go for this kill. Yeah, Xylo going to hop off that. Going to end up wow, nice shots with the MP40 there to clean it up. Did not expect that. This Renaissance just shoots beams, Jake. You know that?
Yeah, Renaissance does a great job of playing that time. Gets that final kill onto Xylo with the MP40. And, you know, if he peeks out a second earlier, there's definitely a chance that Xylo rips his head off with that Kar 98. Yeah. But instead, he plays it right, and he takes his time. And, you know, all of Seattle's lost. We got 3 of them sitting at 7 kills here. Renaissance, Dobbs, and Hazy playing fantastic off the break of this game. 5-2 now. Toronto Falters have to be perfect from here on out.
Yeah, Toronto going to be pushing this B side. They're going to have 2 players to deal with over there right away, and that's going to be Renaissance and Biscuit. Slater, this bottom P2, waiting for a player who's right outside, maybe to push in. No, that player goes towards P5. There is one outer B for the side of Toronto. That is going to be Biscuit. So, it looks like Toronto's opting to rotate this here. This could end up being bad for them, as they've got one player, a couple players behind them right now, but they're already on this outer train right now. They've got 2 players in the back by barrel. That's going to be a couple players maybe getting an engagement in that back spawn. That's a number 3 player. It's going to be Dobbs picking up a kill on Diver. Now these players on Toronto are going to be a little bit sketched out. But Dobbs, he's got one player above him right now in this gunfight right now. He's going to take Xylo down. He did have a little bit of help there from his teammate in the middle of the map. But Toronto, 2v4 right now. They are getting this bomb down, but Seattle's slowly pushing this in.
Yeah, in a 4v2 situation, you got to play it, you know, play together. Find a pick as a unit. Looks like Renaissance sees that one player, tries to get that nade out. The push is coming in. Hazy picks up Slater, and that leaves Roby in a 1v4 situation. Bomb down for him. Biscuit on that bomb, but not sure he knows yet. Nobody really knows where he is. He tries to slide out, get that Biscuit, but Biscuit able to get that defuse in. And, you know, Seattle Sloths take 5 in a row after initially going down 1-2. Good plays out of them on Berlin Search and Destroy.
Yeah, I definitely love the fact that it kind of seemed like they were just doing traditional pushes right off the bat, and then it felt kind of like they decided, you know what, let's switch things up a little bit, and they kind of...
Here we are. It's going to be Seattle on the defensive end on the break. So, you know, Toronto definitely going to want to come off to a hot start here in Gavudu control.
Yeah, we are going to see the Seattle team getting a pretty much full-on mid-push here. You're going to see one player pushing that ring right now. It's going to be Hazy, it looks like. He's going to pick up one, run away. 2 Toronto players still up there. But Biscuit pushing all the way through this bottom cliff. He's going to be already ready for this spawn trap, it looks like here. Never mind. He's going to push back to try to help his teammates with this mid, but those players in top ring do get taken down pretty quick. One Toronto player pushing through that mid cover now, going to get taken down. So far, I mean, the lives obviously pretty close, pretty similar, but 4 players from Toronto did end up going down. They're still able to push out of their spawn here as they've got a pretty aggressive beachside push. But that Seattle team slowly rotating over there to help their teammate out.
Yeah, it looks like they want to get maybe some sort of B capture coming in, maybe get a couple of ticks in their favor, and right now, it's looking good. Slater and co pushing up this beach side. There's 3 of them. Renaissance holding the cross, though. He picks up Slater, but the player's still on that B point. And now, if you're Seattle Sloths, you have to shut that down as soon as possible. Hazy with a big kill onto P1, but they get 1 tick in their favor. Biscuit trying to push in with that submachine gun, jumps up on top, takes out Divergem, and you still have Dobbs holding this top 3rd area. So, you know, a flawless hold out of Seattle Sauce. They get one tick from the Toronto Falters, but you know, you don't give up that A control that's so important.
Yeah, right now these players for the side of Toronto trapped on this cliff side. Is Hazy going to pick up 2? Going to pick up the 3rd as well. He's got one more to deal with in the middle of the map as well, but his teammate's going to be over there to deal with that. Renaissance going to pick him up. Hazy pushing up, almost gets another. He's going to get some team up over there. He's going to pick up Diver Gems. This man is nasty right now on a 5 streak, 9-3 on this first round overall. He's going to go and he's going to pick up another one. He's got another one in front. He's on a 7. He's got 2 more players in front. He's almost gets the 8th, but gets taken down. And he's going to end that round for his team right there. Okay.
Yeah, and if you're Toronto Falters, you got that tick and you were feeling good, but after the fact, the A point was completely shut down off the back of Hazy's 7 streak to pick up that glide bomb. I mean, Dobbs is sitting at 1-0 and Hazy's 11-4 right now, CNK. That just kind of gives you an idea of the pressure he's putting on the team.
But that's exactly goes back to what you were talking about. Hazy by himself practice. I mean, Renaissance had the beach side on lock, and Hazy just pushed him to spawn and just kept getting spawn kills.
Yeah, and it definitely worked to their favor. Now they have some streaks to work with as well, and Hazy already working this top P1 area. And, you know, you have the Seattle Sloths on the A point as well. 2 kills do go in Toronto's favor, and now Hazy is going to have to find a couple kills. He gets taken down as well. The spawn trap could come in if they get some sort of control here, but Dobbs still staying alive at this top boat area, and you have to take him down before he can get pushed up.
I mean, Dobbs may not be getting a lot of kills right now, but I assure you he is being an absolute menace right now by not dying as well. As I say that, he does go down. My bad, Dobbs. I'm sorry I had to bring it up. But that's 3 down for the side of Seattle. Last one alive is Biscuit. Absolutely gunned somebody with a pistol there. That man is a menace for that. He's going to have one more bottom cliff here. That's going to be Slater who takes him down. Slater's probably going to get ready for this cliff push, but that's going to be Hazy. Not a guy you want to have to deal with on the map. He's going to push towards top boat, try to get some map control for his teammates who are slowly pushing up. Toronto not really in a position to be able to stop anything right away, but they have 1 player on mid-tank. Biscuit going to take him down. 2 more close green as well, not really pushing yet. And never mind, they do push, get taken down as well. We do have a couple players from the side of Seattle on A right now, and it's going fairly quickly.
Yeah, they get 1 tick in their favor, so that evens up the tick category. Looking for the second one here. Dobbs picks up once right in front of him on that mid-tank, but they're still worried about him. But Hazy got the Gunson in his favor. Dobbs picks up the last one, and that should be an A cap for the Seattle Sloth. So they're going to have 1:25 left on this clock to try to get any sort of, you know, B ticks in before this round ends.
I mean, Jake, with the way they're playing right now, they might actually be able to just get it as Hazy. Going to push through. He's going to pick up 1. Almost gets a second before getting taken down as well. Diver Jim now trying to push out. He's going to pick up, almost picks up Dobbs actually, as Dobbs gets a nice kill right there. Staying alive for his team. That would have been 4 down if he died. He's got a couple players top green to deal with here. This man is 5-1 on a 3 streak right now. Picks up another in the back there. Nice shots out of him. 1 in this top green to deal with. He's got his MP40 out. Picks up that player. Now on a 5 streak, single-handedly allowing his teammates to push up the map.
I mean, if it still comes down to kills, Dobbs is your favorite player. He's only died 1 time in this whole control game so far. Still getting kills on a 6 spree, working the back with his teammate. Zylo holding inside of that truck right now. He's just playing his life for the time being. He's got these angles, and you know, Toronto has it controlled. There's still 1 in the back. That's Renaissance. He sees Diver Jim in front of him. Doesn't see Zylo, though. He's on top of that car right now, just waiting for his teammates to get behind him. And, you know, Zylo's kind of stuck in that top truck for the time being.
I do like the fact that he's still just vibing there. He's like, I will wait here until I get some help. But we're going to see Hazy pushing around the back right now. He's going to pick up 1 in top green. That's going to be 3 down for the side of Toronto. Last guy going to be Slater. A couple of, actually, they're all spawning up here as all 4 of them are moving up. But B is already being captured by Dobbs. He's going to have some team up real shortly up top. But Toronto trying to push that back spawn out and trying to push out middle a little bit.
Dobbs on the point. He's just getting any sort of time he can get. Does the tick come in? I don't think it does, but Seattle only have 3 lives left. There comes the tick. The last player alive is going to be Roby. He's got to fight through an onslaught, and he gets taken down just like that. Seattle Sauce win the offense. CNK from the kills. They don't even need the ticks. They get 4 in their favor, but they do it off of kills.
Yeah, I mean, this side of Seattle, I don't think they want to extend this series any longer. They want to end this control. They want to go up 5-0 overall in the league so far, but I mean, got a couple more going here for the side of Toronto. I mean, you can still win this. Yeah, you got to win 3 in a row, and you're having a tough time with a guy like Dobbs, who's an 11-3, Hazy, who's 19-11. That man is acting like it's a bocage right now with the way he's using that sub.
Absolutely, CNK. Seattle Sloths are just, you know, running amok here. And it looks like Toronto wants to work toward that B point yet again. It's kind of what they wanted to do on the first round of offense. They want to get some B presence, force the Seattle Sloths away from that A point, and then try to work toward the A point as the pressure gets relieved. But Dobbs has the cross. He takes down Xylo. He doesn't have a glide bomb in his favor, but he wants to work up toward this P1 side. Player 4 Slater stuck at this bottom rock area, still alive. And I'm not sure they know he's here. Slater does get taken down, though. But, you know, Toronto Faults are doing a good job of keeping the pressure high. They got another player working the back now. That's Robbie. And, you know, but the kills keep coming in for Seattle Sloths.
Yeah, Seattle Sloths really just getting it done right now. We're going to see Robbie on this B point right now, trying to get it some time on it, but he's basically surrounded. There's one player top ring, one pushing him from that mid cut. They aren't going to allow him to get this first tick for free here, as they're going to try to push him out here. He's going to end up going down. But his teammates have that opportunity to push that A side, as they've got 3 over there in all of Seattle on this B side of the map.
Very soon, this game will go in the favor of Seattle Sloths if they cannot get that B point. They have 1 minute and 40 seconds left with the live. Still somewhat in their favor. Robbie, though, with a big push, and he gets taken down by Hazy. You know, Seattle Sloths stacked up in this P1 area, and that could kind of run amok for the Toronto Falters. You can't really get a nice push onto B unless you take down those P1 players, but Slater picks up 2 in the back, and now they can try to work toward this B point.
Yeah, the side of Toronto up in kills right now, but they have a little bit of time to work with here as well. And, I mean, there's just a ring around the rosy going on towards this back red. Hazy going to end up winning that, picking up 2 kills. Make that a third, because this man is an absolute menace. 25 and 14 right now. Pretty sure he was 19 and 13 or something like that, or 11 actually, going into this round. Mans is popping off for the boys. All of Toronto pushing that middle of the map, getting gunned down by Hazy and co. And only 2 players left from Toronto alive right now before that respawn comes in. Dobbs trying to deal with this player top ring, gets him taken down. A couple players going to be pushing that stairs. Biscuit going to take that first player down. And I mean, right now, Toronto kind of in a blender right now. They're going to have to do something to get pushed out of this.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's tough to get a full-on team push going, especially when Seattle Sloths have this much map control. You know, they're seeing these players from across the map. Hazy with another kill on that top boat area. 2 Toronto Falters players pushing the back, but if these 2 other Toronto Falters can't work with them, it's going to be hard to get any sort of push onto B. Not sure they know that they're behind him, though, but they will know soon. Hazy pulls out the glide bomb, and this could wreak havoc among these 2 players. He gets the one in the boat. There's still one there, but it's just 1 CNK. They only have 17 seconds left, and they're down 10 lives.
Yeah, it was. They were up just a little bit ago, but Diver Jim going to pick up 1 top ring. He's going to have to get something done here, because his boy's got to move up the map and get on this point. Going to be 1 Toronto player in that mid-cut area. Dobbs going to... Oh, it doesn't actually end up getting him. Slater going to be on this bottom boat right now. He's waiting for his teammates to help him out here. He's going to get taken down. There's only 4 seconds left, and no one from Toronto close. That's going to be a 3-0 victory for Seattle on this map and in the series.
Yeah, and I mean, it was more of the same for Seattle Sloths. It was really Dobbs and Hazy making a lot of those plays for the Seattle Sloths. Obviously, Renaissance and co. also doing a great job of, well, that actually being Biscuit.